Hi there, fellow crafters. It's me again from the Paperholic Stamper. Featuring today would be the set from Stampin' Up called Spotlight on Nature. It's winter here in Australia, and there are many snowdrop flowers popping everywhere. So I thought, maybe it's a good time to make a card out of it. All the materials will be listed in the description below. This is a 14 by 19 centimeter watercolor paper, 300 GSM cold pressed, and I am attaching here a washi tape that I just found from a craft shop nearby. One can use a masking tape. It doesn't have to be a washi tape, but I chose this washi tape because it has irregular edges. So I thought the finished product will have a beautiful border. You'll see what I mean when the card is completed. I will be using the flower stamp here, the big flower and the small flower. I will be using a watercoloring brush, dip it onto a Smoky Slate ink, and paint lightly onto the surface of the stamp. And if you accidentally put an ink on the watercolor paper, this is easy to remove. Just dab clean water over it and wipe it off with a clean towel. For the background of the snowdrops, I'll be using 3 colors: Mossy Meadow, Blueberry Bushel, and Pear Pizzazz. This Mossy Meadow has been sitting on my plate for days now. The great thing about watercoloring inks, it can be reused by just activating it with water. Ooh, please, apologies for my thumbnail that has still a Night of Navy ink that has stained and I just couldn't get rid of it. I am adding a tiny tinge of Smoky Slate for the petals. And for the flowers to make it look like they are snowdrops, one detail must not be missed. Of course, the ovaries. I am using a thin round brush to add this detail. For the stems, I'll be using the color Pear Pizzazz. I am going back to the petals and I am adding a tiny amount of Pear Pizzazz. Once fully dry, we could add some highlights. I am using here Whisper White. I'll be using a tiny amount for the background, and most especially, let's not forget the prominent ovaries. So for the ovaries, I'm just concentrating on the right part of it, not too much. And some parts of the stem will also be highlighted. So once it is completely dry, we can now take off the washi tape. Oh, I just love the look of this irregular edged border. It's so rustic. Here you have it, the final card from the set Spotlight on Nature. What do you think? I hope you had fun watching this tutorial and at least learned a thing or two from me. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Thank you. Bye.